So, topic of the day. Check it out. Alright, we're talking about supersymmetry and how this is a simulation, how things are not as what they seem, and how your perception will tell you exactly what you're seeing and what you're limited to see and what is difficult to perceive. I was listening to actually debate about this in regards to, is this a simulation? It's crazy if you think about it. Really, it's wild because I think that what if we're all just strapped to a pod, whole bunch of pods stacked up? Seriously, think about it. Stacked up, and then you're in within like a jack on the back of your neck or some shit. Because I felt like some spiritual shit, seriously. When I tried to pull the jack out, I'm telling you, right on the back of your neck, right by the spine, the top of the spine. Seriously, that shit is crazy. But yo, if you think about it, yo, what if it is supposed to be there for a reason? You know what I'm saying? Or what if you have a helmet on? Some people might have a helmet for whatever reason, and they're strapped to this thing that keeps you at a cool temperature or some shit that regulates your whole entire biosystem. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit is kind of wild. But like, that shit is kind of wild though. If you really think about where we're going in terms of technology, we'll probably be able to create a simulation of the same level. With a quantum computer, we could definitely just create a game like that. Like, I said that on the Facebook, yo. Peep that shit, yo. It's that Prince Anthony right out there, yo. Hit me up. But yo, this shit is wild, yo. Think about this shit. But yeah, yo. Check this shit out, yo. Test the simulation. Go down through its core. Figure out exactly what it's composed of. There's a code to it, figure out the code to everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can figure out how to input code and change the simulation. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are maybe possible, but then our time span, somebody just needs to figure out exactly what to do, to figure out exactly how it was broken down and how everything needs to be elaborated on. Just think about it, yo. Wow. It's crazy, though. But yeah. Supersymmetry, yo. Dodecahedron, octahedron, hexahedron. Yeah. It's crazy, yo. Think about that shit, though. Figure it out, yo. You can do it. This shit is crazy, too. You peeping this shit like I'm peeping this shit, I'm just like, yo, fuck out of here. This shit is wild. What you mean? But yeah, nigga, shit is tough. You know, shout outs to Neil deGrasse Tyson though. He got skills with this shit in the astrophysicist field. I definitely like what they're doing. But yeah, if you figure out what is the basic composition of matter and break down the code of the basic composition of matter, you can figure out the code to that. If it's capable of doing that, then you'll be able to figure out the DNA and anatomy of humanity in a coded language. Maybe we should be speaking coded language. Maybe that's the key. Zero one one zero one zero, some shit like that. Probably unlike the Ark of the Covenant and get super angelic power. Just saying. Shit, yo. If you think about it, it's a whole bunch of things that are just happening in this world today. Maybe the people who are considered the gatekeepers are just keeping this shit to themselves and already know this at the basis. You want to say the Illuminati or Council on Nicaea or Committee 300 or Bilderberg or the IMF and the International Monetary Fund. You know what I'm saying? U.S. government, people who have a hand in that, billionaires, obviously. They probably have trillions of dollars. Probably saved. It's just hidden money. And a fucking offshore banking account and everything, maybe. Think about it. I'm gonna go around a couple topics. Fuck that shit, yo. But yeah, yo, that shit is wild. Just think about it. Leveraging a whole company, putting in stock value, and then raising the stock value up, and then all of a sudden dropping the stock value right when it's reaching its peak and it's gotten enough money out of it. It's possible. These probably still may do insider trading. That's crazy. You think about it, yo. Yeah, yo. The human race. In a race. Who's trying to win? Everyone. Separation mindset. Supposed to win together. It's a team. Because what if you go and meet the Draco race, Draconian race, and then they're gonna try to race against you? And it is the human race, and we're all a team. So work together. Don't be stupid. Seriously, think about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really peep that shit, you realize that what if we're not alone? You see the patents in the U.S. government for UFO-like technology. You can see the patents. You can just look it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, yo, this shit is hard to find. Nigga, what you mean? Nah, nigga. You just look this shit up. And all your fuck you find is some crazy shit on UFO technology, UFO like ships that you be like, damn, these motherfuckers had this shit on lock the whole time. Maybe some Nikola Tesla or maybe some Hitler got some sort of technology or something, and they were able to produce this, and then they actually had UFOs that we consider UFOs, but they probably call it like the optical vehicle or some shit like that. I'm joking, obviously. Seriously, what would it be called? Eagle's interesting. Wonder what. Driven by sight. Think about it. If you blink, obviously wouldn't have a problem like that. Obviously, the ship would be driven by consciousness. It would make sense. Just intertune with the being who is operating the vehicle as a pilot. You would think that they would definitely be able to have some way of having influence on this shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Conscious ninja out here, nigga. What's good? The ninja is good. And smoking that fire, 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 bonfire. Me get the rest, no, smoke the rare. Yeah, man. But yeah, this shit is definitely on another level. What do you think Trump is doing right now in terms of how he is influencing? Seems like he's been caught up in scandals since he became president. If you think about it, maybe that's something that they're trying to say. You gotta find the Mavericks out there. Shit. You gotta become a president. Have to have someone that is capable of being on their word and about their words and meaning what they say and not lying and not giving the look that is so crazy that it's like, why the fuck do you look at me straight up and then you have this subtle view, the subtle tendency to show that you're gonna just say fuck that and then they lie. That shit's crazy. If you think about it, pick up on body language. That shit is definitely something that you will peep. You will realize that, oh my gosh, like just reading on it. When I first started getting on this shit, man, like it was like a decade ago. I was just in the military and shit, peeping this shit, and I was like, oh, this shit is fire because now I can just read everybody's kind of language and shit, like seeing the type of shit that is happening, and you like, yo, all these motherfuckers are just like, oh, that's how you feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Or that's how they feel about somebody else, or shit like that. Like, if you think about it, you're able to read that shit. That shit is crazy. Like, yo, definitely. But, yo, figure it out, yo. That's what it's about. Figure it out. Gotta make sure you know where you're going in life. Gotta be motivated by something. Gotta have a choice to make a difference. And not all the people do it. Complacency is a motherfucker. I'll tell you that. You really want to understand life, you gotta look into yourself and look outside. But you gotta first look within. It's definitely a protocol. The protocols of Zion. Oh shit. But nah. This is some zeitgeist shit, yo. Oh shit. Peep videos like that. Check that out. The referendums. The Brexit. Iran. Iraq. Definitely Iran, because they're just concerned. If you get a fucking nuke, motherfucker, you know it's war, motherfucker. That's what they want to tell them. They just make sure that's how they do in the Middle East or any third world country that they consider third world, or even if it's first world. They're creating these bombs. What are you going to use them for? What we should be concerned about is asteroids. Fuck that shit. We shouldn't be concerned about blowing up each other. That shit is not cool.